Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving even deeper into the strategies and tactics on how to get booked for gigs. If you're interested in learning how to structure a set list for a gig, make sure to check out the free template down below in the description. It's something I really wish I had had when I was first starting to get gigs. Playing at open mic nights is a really good way to find yourself as a musician and find who you're going to be in front of people. By this, I mean, people might automatically identify you with a certain genre or certain style or certain edge or certain thing you do. The only way you can find this out is by doing these little test performances as open mic nights. Then, once you find out what this thing is, double down on it because people will identify you with that, so you want to make that an even stronger signal for people to recognise. My hair is a bit dodgy, isn't it? For example, I started using a loop pedal very similar to Ed Sheeran, but do sort of more of a country style of music. People started to identify with the fact that I would sort of beatbox and do harmonies through the looping mic. So now I do that an awful lot more and people just love it and always ask for me to do that. I doubled down on it, more people recognise it, and more people talk about it outside of the open mic night. This has resulted in more people actually coming to see me play in pubs, which the pubs themselves love because it means that every time I play, they make loads more money on the bar because people are just there buying drinks and watching me for the full 2 or 3 hour set. Make sure that you tailor the songs you play to your immediate audience. By this I mean, if you go to an open mic night and it's full of sort of 16 to 22-year-olds, make sure you're playing music that 16 to 22-year-olds will really like. For example, modern music, this could be Central C, Stormzy, Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, Morgan Wallen. No matter what genre you're in, there's always modern songs you can find that they will really like. Similarly, if you get to a pub and it's full of 50 to 70-year-olds, maybe play more Beatles, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly. These are artists that they will resonate with and they will like you a lot more. Now, it's important here that you don't compromise who you are, so whichever songs you do play, make sure you still do it in your own style. This should make it fun because it doesn't matter what song you're playing, you can turn it into the song that you want it to be. But if they recognise the song, then that is an absolute winner. Upload into social media on a regular basis with your number 1, performances at open mic nights. Number 2, as you start to get gigs, see if you can record the full gig and upload it song by song to social media. That's a great way to save time. It's important to say as well, every time you get a comment on one of these videos, make sure you respond to it. This is going to help build your sense of community and people are really going to appreciate you doing it. Now feel free to sign up to sites such as GigHub as well as Last Minute Musicians. These are going to help you get booked as well. My personal preference is getting booked through open mic nights as they can actually see you play live in front of you and you're very hard to ignore if you're standing in front of them having a conversation. But if you want additional sources of gigs, Last Minute Musicians and GigHub are a great way to go. I know definitely Last Minute Musicians does have a free and paid option. I highly recommend the paid option. 1 gig that you get from there will pay for the whole year's membership, so it's definitely worth doing. And also you're listed as like a premium performer as well, and you will get booked for a lot of gigs through there at a much higher price because it's generally private bookings. After you've started to get a few gigs, don't be afraid to keep learning more. Don't feel like, oh, people really like me for this 2-hour set. You don't just want to play that 2-hour set for the rest of your life. Learn new songs, develop as a musician, learn more theory, learn more runs, learn more riffs, learn everything you can, because the better you are, the more different you can be going forwards and better, and people are more likely to book you. Now, I hope this goes without saying as well, but deliver excellent customer service. This means talking to the pubs, be friendly, have a smile on your face, open body language. Don't be closed and insular. It also goes for the customers of the pub. You want to be friendly with them as well. If they talk to you, talk back to them, have an open conversation with them. It's all about pretending everybody else is your friend and you're there just to be their best buddy while you're performing and just while you're around that evening. Same with open mic nights, the best way to build relationships is to be friendly. I hope you found value in today's video. If you have, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And like I say, feel free to download the free setlist checklist down below in the description. Completely free. I hope it helps you out.